Hello and happy November and happy Thanksgiving to you. I'm wearing, if you watched the last Fox Talks, I had a really great cowboy hat on. This is not such a great hat, but it is relevant because I wear this hat every Thanksgiving as I run the turkey trot in Louisville, Colorado. And everyone in my family has one. I think we have 25, 30 of them. And so anybody who runs with our family, any friends, we always have it. And then we also have a family member that dresses in a full turkey costume and runs the race, which is super fun. And so I'm starting this, November Fox Talks with this very unattractive hat on, but it sort of kickstarts the conversation, which is November, it's Thanksgiving, it's a time of gratitude and thankfulness, and I want to start by thanking you for being in relationship with Fox, trusting us to manage your property, working with us through the years, working cooperatively with your property manager, and allowing us to do our job with you. And we really appreciate you. And this is a time of year where we're thinking a lot about um, what we're grateful for, and glad to have the opportunity to work on your behalf. One of the things that we care very much about as a company is that who we are as a company is a force for good. So that would be with the way that we work with our clients, with you, the way that we interact with the tenants who live in the property, the way that we engage with the vendors, the way that we create culture in our company, and how do we as a company act as a force of good out in the world too. And so it's really that we're thinking about that as we're making decisions about who we want to be, how we want to interact, both internally and externally. And one of the fun things that I think we all do during this month is we look for ways to show our gratitude, ways to contribute to the community at large. Fox Property Management has great engagement with Community Food Share. We bring our whole staff and volunteer over multiple days. We're right now involved in their corporate, what is it called? It's basically a corporate competition. So there's a bunch of corporations that are all engaged in fundraising, collecting food, volunteering, running the turkey trot, which is another way to give back, and makes a huge difference in our community. And when we have 35, 40 of us, and we can make a difference in the time that we spend and the donating we do. So I just want you to know that that's something that we do. And there's an opportunity, and in this newsletter there's a link that you can click through if you want to donate money towards the community food share for Thanksgiving. That would be wonderful. We'd love to see that. Um, we honor all anniversaries here at Fox. And so 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. One of our employees, Julie Walker, just celebrated her 9 year anniversary. And for the ninth year, what we do is Fox donates money to the nonprofit of the employee's choice. And Julie decided this was a great year to donate her money to Community Food Share. So that kicked off um, our corporate sponsorship, which is really exciting. So take a look at that. And then the other thing I thought that I might just share with you during this time is as we are, just as you're getting to know us, as you know, we're what we like to say and who we like to be as a people forward property management company. So the way that we interact as a staff, the way that we work together here, the way that we interact with you, our commitment to continuing to do a good job for you and continuing to improve our processes, stay, current in what's going on in the market and what's going on in property management in general and the investment market. All of those things that we do, decisions we make, process improvements that we have, and our communications. The goal is that we are people forward in all of those things. And people forward doesn't mean that every person's happy every time. But it does mean that when we're making decisions, we're thinking how do we consider people? How do we consider the experience they're having, from the way that we communicate to the timeliness of our communication? So just want to share that with you during this time. And also just want to say that, during this time where we're all thinking about what we're grateful for, just expressing personally how grateful I am to you for trusting us to manage your property, your assets. And I know for many of you, it's, one of the most important investments that you have, and partnership matters a lot to you. And we care very much that the experience you have with us is good, and that the partnership feels strong, and that you feel like you have a place and it's comfortable to call, ask questions, get your needs met, um, communicate with us with whatever that you need or any questions you have or any ways that we can serve you. So during this time, I want you to know how grateful we are for you, and I hope that um, through the season that you enjoy this season of gratitude, and that you enjoy your family and people who matter to you, and maybe we'll see you out at the turkey trot. And if you see a whole group of people wearing hats like this as they're running, you might actually see me there too. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving and terrific holiday.